Hello, I'm Pintun from Odishatv.in, wishing you all a very happy and safe Holi. And now bringing you today's news from Odisha. First, the headlines. Revelers across Odisha celebrate Holi with herbal and organic colors. Silence of the opposition in State Assembly on alleged links of some leaders of the ruling party with the arrested Dhalasamanta brothers raises eyebrows. Ramnath, General Secretary of JNU Students' Union, says people of the country should not be divided and there should be space for voices of dissent. And state government initiates the process for shifting the CRPF battalion from Baripada to Balange to tackle Maoist menace. Now the details. Revelers across Odisha celebrate Holi this year with herbal and organic colors without worrying about skin damage or any other allergies. Non-toxic colors and powders of various shades made of natural ingredients are available in plenty in markets. Though priced slightly on the higher side, the non-toxic colors do not harm the skin if these are smeared on others or sprayed with water. Since the past 5 years, we have been celebrating herbal Holi, which is different, safe and hygienic. We use all domestic products such as turmeric, multani mud, leaves of neem, paste of tomato as colors, said Rosalind Sahu, an organizer. A shop owner at Sahid Nagar in Bhubaneswar said the public is now asking for harmless colors during Holi. The silence of the opposition in the State Assembly on the alleged rapport of some leaders of the ruling party with the arrested Dhalasamanta brothers more than 1 week after the commencement of the budget session has raised eyebrows among many in Odisha. Political pundits are of the opinion that there are minimal chances that the issue will be raised in the House since many leaders of different political parties in Odisha, including the ruling party, have been known to have shared a great rapport with the D brothers. Prasanna Mohanty, senior journalist and political observer, said, as almost all the political parties have some connection or the other with the D brothers, there are chances many frontline leaders of different parties will be exposed. Therefore, it's possible that the opposition and the ruling party have come to an understanding on the issue. Mohanty further stated, it's almost certain that this highly sensitive and important issue will not be debated in the assembly. Notably, photos of the arrested Dhalasamant brothers sharing dais with Union Petroleum Minister Dharmendra Pradhan and former Congress MP Bhakta Das have become the talk of the town. Besides, Congress leader Lalatendu Vidyadhar Mahapatra's challenge to the Commissionerate Police to unravel links between the D brothers and BJD leaders has added fodder to the salacious discussion in the public. Meanwhile, Tara Prasad Bahinipati, opposition chief whip, emphatically said, we have discussed within the party about raising the issue of political link of the D brothers in the House. This will open the nexus between BJD leaders and the D brothers.
निश्चित भाव में जेहेतु सबू राजनीतिक दलंकर संपृक्ति रही एवं अनेक दलर प्रमुख नेतांकर मुखा खोली जबार संभावना रही तेणु जहाँ जना पड़ी भर गोटे सलासूत्रा होती शासक विरोधी भितर ये एक संवेदनशील प्रसंग गुरुत्वपूर्ण प्रसंग विधानसभा आलोचित होना
डी ब्रदर्स लिंक निश्चित भाव में आम विचार करम आलोचना आम भितर आलोचना एवं निश्चित भाव में डी ब्रदर्स लिंक कथा उठिब एवं विजु जनता दल जो मैंने डी ब्रदर्स लिंक अच्छा से धरा पड़े आसत निश्चित भाव में आम आलोचना करूँ लोकलोचन को आणमु
देखो धल ब्रदर्स जो टेंडर फिक्सिंग अन्य घटना नहीं कि ए प्रसंग में विधानसभा उठाइबा भारतीय जनता पार्टी आलोचना तर्जमा आरंभ करी सरकारी दलर नेता मैंने जेहेतु संपृक्त अच्छा से विषय निश्चित रूपे विधानसभा आलोचना हो भारतीय जनता पार्टी आगामी दिन इसको उठाइब
आम दलर स्टैंड होची जे भी होना कहीं जदि कौन अनैतिक कार्य संपृक्त अच्छा धल सामंत ब्रदर्स जो कलाकारनामा को वृद्धि करने जदि किसी भी प्रोत्साहन कहीं भी देइचंती ताको विरुद्ध रे कार्यानुष्ठान हो एक कथा आम दल चाहे.
Even though the state government is gearing up to roll out direct benefit transfer scheme in the ensuing Kharif season, a farmers' body has raised doubt over the implementation of the scheme, as the state government is yet to identify sharecroppers in Odisha. Has the state government identified sharecroppers? If not, then how it's claiming that the DBT scheme will benefit the farming community? For whose benefit the scheme is going to be implemented in the state? Asked Akshay Kumar, convener of Navanirman Krisak Sangh. Kumar also raised doubt on the cash transaction under the scheme in the absence of banking services in villages. Out of 6,238 gram panchayats, 4,604 are unbanked gram panchayats in the state. And how the state government is expecting to start the scheme in this Kharif season and is claiming that it will benefit the farmers, Kumar asked. He informed that nearly 70% of farmers do not have bank accounts in their names. Meanwhile, the Agriculture Department, which has set April 15 as deadline for enrollment of farmers to avail the scheme, said it will stick to its deadline.
जो मैंने भागचाषी टू थार्ड अच्छे आकाउंट रे केमी जीव जो मैंने रियली चाष कर चिन्हटे नहीं द्वितीय कौन टेक्निकल प्रोब्लेम जो अच्छी जे ए पर्यंत सरकार से समस्ते बैंक अकाउंट खोली ना जो मैंने तेणु से अकाउंट खोली ना केमी प्राक्टिकली ट्रांसफर करेंगे तेणु दुईटा मेजर प्रोब्लेम जोटा कि हाराहारी 70% चाषी आ द्वारा उपकृत हो पारे ना
बेपारी प्रभाव दलाल प्रभाव रक्षा करने आगामी खरीफ ऋतु रे ये डीबीटी लागू करा जीवो जेतिकी बिहन किणिला ता उपरे 1000 टंका सब्सिडी चाषीर डायरेक्ट अकाउंट को चला।
With the war of words between senior Congress leader Lalatendu Vidyadhar Mahapatra and his arch rival and BJD minister Sanjay Das Burma reaching a crescendo, veteran BJD leader and minister Damodar Raut today added fuel to the fire, saying that these two leaders are not free from criminal activities. Lulu has brought allegations against Das Burma that he has received a vehicle from the AT Group chief Pradeep Sethi, while the latter has asked him to prove it. All I want to say that can a person be held innocent just because his crime has not been proved? If a person is not caught for his crime during investigation, then is he not a criminal? Raut told media persons. Referring to Lulu Mahapatra, who has brought criminal charges against Das Burma, Raut said, can the Congress leader claim that he has not done any crime? Such allegations and counter-allegations are really embarrassing, he added. However, Das Burma was not available for comment. A day after Odisha Electricity Regulatory Commission OERC announced there will be no power tariff hike for any category of consumers in the 2016-17 financial year, a power consumer forum here at Bhubaneswar has criticized the state government for not keeping its promise on urging the regulatory body to withdraw tariff hike on agriculture sector. In March last year, OERC had increased the tariff for electricity used for agricultural purpose by 40 paisa a unit, a rise of 36% for 2015-16. Since the regulatory body has not increased the tariff for the sector, it would continue for the coming financial year too. But after the OERC's tariff revision, Energy Minister Pranab Prakash Das had assured that the state government would move the OERC to roll back the hike for the farm sector. The approach lacked a legal framework, and that's why OERC didn't consider it. Priyabrata Patnaik, Director Regulatory Affairs of OERC, said. Meanwhile, the state government, already on back foot in the farmer suicide cases, has said it's working to resolve the matter. BJD government is pro-farmer and we are working to solve it as soon as possible, BJD legislator Dibya Sankar Mishra said. Ram Nag, General Secretary of JNU Students' Union, on Wednesday said people of the country should not be divided and there should be space for voices of dissent. Nag, a resident of Koraput, said after attending a function at Bhubaneswar, patriotism is not only loving the country but also loving the people residing in the country. The JNU Students' Organization represents the voice of Dalits, Muslim minorities and deprived section and believes there should not be any division of people. No incidents like in Muzaffarnagar and Trilokpuri should happen and no Rohit Bamula should be murdered. Unity is true patriotism. Attacking the BJP and ABVP, he said initially permission was cancelled to allow TV channels into the campus to cover the cultural program organized by students. However, two new channels with some ABVP influence managed to get the permission. One of these new channels telecast the doctored video. Yes, we believe sedition charges were made by ABVP and BJP, and conspiracy was hatched against JNU. Asked why the students went into hiding if they were not in the wrong, Nag said the incident happened on February 9. Suddenly the situation changed when police entered into the campus on February 12. The cops searched not only boys' hostels but also male officers entered girls' hostels and conducted raids. An atmosphere of terror was created. At the campus main gate, BJP people threatened to kill JNU students if they came out of the campus. At the Patiala House Court, the teachers, students and scribes were beaten up. However, no action was taken against the culprits. The students felt unsafe and hid at safe places till normalcy returned to the campus. He stated, I am from Koraput, the native place of Lakshman Naik, who was sentenced to death for fighting against British people. We are being asked to prove the respect we have towards the country. The Commissionerate Police on Wednesday searched the house of Bhola Bhagat, business partner of Dhalasamant brothers in Badambadi area in the city at Cuttack. Reports said Bhola, who is on a 5-day remand, was taken by an 8-member special team of police to his house in the morning amid tight security and was present throughout the search operation. The search operation began on the basis of the information provided by Bhola to the police during interrogation. As per the information provided by the police team to the media, several incriminating documents have been seized from the house, of which some relate to Metal Syndicate, a company owned by Bhola, while others relate to Metafol Trans Corporation, a company owned by the Dhalasamant brothers. Though the police didn't reveal the details of the search operation, it however hinted that it has got some vital information about Bhola's business link with the Dhalasamant brothers. Bhola, who was staying in this house with his family for a long time, had absconded after the arrest of the Dhalasamant brothers. In his absence, police had raided his house on February 14 and seized PAN cards, some documents in the name of Manoj Patnaik, pseudonym of Sushil Dhalasamant, younger brother of Sushant Dhalasamant, and some money receipts in the name of Dhalasamant brothers. Taking note of increasing Maoist activities in Balangir district in western Odisha, the state government has initiated the process for shifting the CRPF battalion from Baripada to Balangir. As part of the process, IG Operation Soumindra Priyadarshi arrived at Balangir this morning in a Pawan Hans helicopter to identify a site for the CRPF battalion. Accompanied by senior CRPF officials including DIG Prabhat Kumar Naik, Priyadarshi went to a site near Gosala at Lakripalli. After visiting the proposed site, he reviewed the Maoist situation in the district at a meeting at the Circuit House attended by the Balangir SP and other senior police officials. The meeting also discussed the issue of Maoist posters seen in Khaprakol block in the district today. However, Priyadarshi didn't say anything about the Maoist posters to the media. Reports said several Maoist posters were found at Chacharabhata, Telenpalli, Chaulavanji, Dandamunda and Karlamala Panchayats in Khaprakol block today. In the posters, the Maoists have demanded justice to the convicts lodged in the jail and unconditional release of their comrades. Following information, police rushed to these panchayats and seized the posters. Till reports last came in, police had begun combing operations in the area to flush out the raid rebels. Before wrapping up, the news headlines once again. Revelers across Odisha celebrate Holi with herbal and organic colors. Silence of the opposition in State Assembly on alleged links of some leaders of the ruling party with the arrested Dhalasamanta brothers raises eyebrows. Ram Nag, General Secretary of JNU Students' Union, says people of the country should not be divided and there should be space for voices of dissent. And state government initiates the process for shifting the CRPF battalion from Baripada to Balangir to tackle Maoist menace. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.